next one is rolling back, or what we call rolling like a ball.
Okay.
Yep. So let's start off at the front of your mat to do that one. Okay, so this one is going to show whether or not you have some pelvic instability. And for me, this is one of my most difficult ones to learn because I had a lot of pelvic instability. And what I mean by that is, can you just kind of go in back in a half roll back and just bring your arms kind of down by your hip? Yeah, okay. So if you have a lot of pelvic instability, when you go back like this without the hands, I just have her hands there so you guys can see. There's going to be some rotating that might go on here if you have some instability in the pelvis. And one way you'll be able to see it is if you look at the crease lines in your pants, one will be kind of shifted off to the side. So this is the issue that I struggle with. Okay, so the easiest way to start to practice this is to go ahead and come all the way back up, bring your knees into a tabletop position, and just work on rolling back enough so you could hollow this out as if you were going to put one of our little Pilates balls right there. Yeah, and she does this really well. She has some good pelvic stability there. If you don't, what you're going to be doing is kind of shifting. So your shoulders might be going one way, your pelvis might go one way. You're going to really struggle with that shifting, but this alone is a really good exercise. So if she just stayed here with her legs and she worked on rolling up, beautiful, and rolling back down, round, 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 so her belly button goes to her backbone. This is gorgeous, you guys. Katie does this way better than Wendy. Okay, would you mind just lifting your right arm up in the air so they can see you a little bit better? See how that rolls down, and it's controlled, and there's not any shifting in that pelvis. Another way you could see is like the right leg would be longer than the left, or vice versa, if the pelvis is shifting. And she doesn't really have any of that, so that's super good. Okay, what she is doing looks easy because she's making it look easy, but it's not. Did you feel like you were working a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah, she's working. Okay, now we're gonna go into just the setup for the roll back. Okay, so if she brings her knees up towards her chest, but she's gonna create this hollow portion here, and she's gonna wrap her hands around those shin bones. Do you see how she's turning herself into a little ball? Yeah, her eye gaze is going down. And what she's doing here with these feet is she's actually kicking them up into her hands. So she's pushing down with her hands and she's kicking back up with her legs, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay. So now she's going to do that controlled roll back that she just did, but she's going to go down all the way, and then she's going to kick back into her hands and bring it back up. And again, that was beautiful. And in a perfect world, the shoulder blades never touch the mat. She goes controlled and back up. So there's no gravity, it's just total strength. Good. Can you show them what it would look like if you were just using gravity to smack down, smack down, yep, and then try to roll back up? Yeah. Yeah, and that's what a lot of them look like to begin with. And really, it's not a horrible thing because you're getting yourself a nice spinal massage. You're just kind of learning and teaching your body what to do. But then as you start to understand the concepts, what were we saying the other day? Pilates, the more you learn, the harder it gets.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So the more you learn about the technique, the harder it gets.